At about 2 p.m. this evening, our Southeast Patrol officers were dispatched at 3800 Faulkner on a report of a shooting. They arrived at the location along with the fire department. We had a 14-year-old male that had been shot one time, was transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, he's deceased at the hospital. The information we have right now is that the male was inside an apartment here. There was some kind of interaction with several other people where they were manipulating a firearm. During that time, the firearm discharged at least one time, striking the victim. Right now, we believe there were several other people in the apartment. We're trying to figure out exactly who was in the apartment and their ages and relationships to the victim and to each other. At this point, we're waiting on our homicide investigators to get here. Once they get here, they'll talk to all the witnesses and people we have here that we're waiting to talk to them, and then we'll have a better idea of the relationships and how the incident occurred.
What do you mean by manipulating? I think that's just what we're...
Well, at this point, at some point, somebody had a firearm. What exactly they were doing with it, I don't know if they were playing with it, unloading it. I just don't know at this point. But at some point, somebody had a firearm in their hand and the firearm discharged. Why it discharged and how it discharged is what we're trying to investigate right now.
And it was multiple people, different ages, not just young boys?
Correct. There were several young males. I believe there might have been an older male and female and maybe a female child, but we're trying to figure that all right now.
And the people who are detained at this point?
Well, nobody's detained. We're just holding them to talk to our investigators. We're waiting till the investigators get here. So we normally separate people so that they don't contaminate the statement by talking to each other. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting for the investigators to get here and talk to the witnesses.
Has anybody claimed ownership of the gun?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them. The investigators will do all that, and they'll have a better idea once they do that. So, all right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.